Hello, my name is Ryan DeLuca, and I'm the Professionalism and Practice Initiatives Manager here at BCREA. Last month, we published an article written for us by the AML Shop titled Canada's Financial Gatekeepers. The article explained the role that brokers and agents play in the fight against money laundering and other financial crimes, and that one of our key responsibilities involves creating an environment that makes it difficult for criminals to remain anonymous. Let's expand on that idea and discuss the importance of knowing your client. Know Your Client, or KYC, refers to a variety of due diligence processes that you conduct on your clients to help you understand who they are and the nature of your relationship with them. The first step, identity verification. This is where we check documents that confirm our clients are who they say they are. This is generally accomplished by referencing a driver's license or passport, but there are other verification options available to brokers and realtors. Smart criminals will try to launder their money anonymously by using individuals or entities that weren't involved in the predicate crime. This is why it's so important that we try to identify the involvement of any third parties like individuals or entities who are not your client and who are giving instructions on a real estate deal. Some potential markers of third-party involvement could include receiving a deposit from someone other than the buyer, or dealing with a client who frequently needs to make phone calls or send text messages to provide answers to your questions. At a minimum, you should ask your clients if there are any third parties providing instructions, and keep a record of their responses in your brokerage file. Taking steps to understand the beneficial ownership structure of your legal entity clients has a similar reasoning. In Canada's most recent National Money Laundering Risk Assessment, the use of corporations, particularly private, was assessed as representing a very high vulnerability in our financial system. Criminals can set up or buy seemingly legitimate businesses, and the proceeds of crime can then be funneled through those businesses. If we don't take measures to thoroughly understand who the individuals who beneficially own and control the legal entities that we deal with are, we allow clients to decouple their identities from the criminal proceeds. Another important KYC process is that of the politically exposed person, or PEP determinations. PEPs have the power to direct policy and impact resource allocation, which places them at a higher risk for bribery. We need to identify these clients so we can remain on the lookout for any indication of suspicious activity. Just like any other criminal, corrupt public figures prefer to launder their bribes using a third party. This means that we need to give the same scrutiny to the family members and close associates of a PEP as we do to the PEP themselves. So far, we've been discussing the value of KYC as a means of rooting out parties in a transaction who want to remain anonymous. But KYC also serves another purpose. Remember that we need to report suspicious activities to FINTRAC. The information you gather during your KYC process provides valuable context that you can use to paint a picture of the type of activity expected from that client. You need to review the activity that falls outside of your expectations to assess if it warrants reporting to FINTRAC. The better you understand what normal activity looks like for a client, the better you can identify abnormal behavior. Client occupation is a good example of a KYC element that can help you determine expected behavior. If you can thoroughly understand what a client does for a living, this will help you grasp their financial profile and therefore the nature of the deals and transactions that you should expect. This has been an overview of key KYC processes and why they are important. In the coming months, we will explore the inner workings of some of these processes in more detail, so stay tuned.
The content of this video is provided by the AML Shop for BCREA, member boards, compliance officers, managing brokers, and BC Realtors for informational purposes only, and is based on the AML Shop's understanding of the regulatory and legislative standards in place at the time it was recorded. Those standards and FINTRAC's enforcement of them vary and change over time. The AML Shop is not a law firm, and this video does not constitute legal advice. This summary may also not be applicable to your specific situation. We encourage viewers to verify the information's accuracy and relevance before relying on it for professional or legal decisions. This resource is made available with the generous support of the Real Estate Foundation of BC, REFBC. REFBC is a philanthropic organization working to advance sustainable, equitable, and socially just land use across BC. REFBC funds projects, connects people, and shares knowledge. Learn more at refbc.ca.